I've woken up to this view for a little more than 3 months now. I'm feeling a little adventurous today. Let's head out and see where we end up. I've ended up on a full-day bus tour for Mount Fuji. We're hitting up the 5th station and 2 surrounding villages. Let's start the journey. This is Oshino Hakai, or Oshino 8 Seas. The village has a beautiful view of Mount Fuji. Oshino is known not only for their beautiful Japanese traditional and rural views, but for their fresh spring water. Villagers believe that the pure and clean properties of this water, which come from the melted snow on Mount Fuji, can leave you looking 10 years younger. Although I definitely don't want to look like I'm 11, I have to say that the water does taste really crisp and fresh. Right beside the fountain of water, there is this beautiful translucent pond. The fish make it all the more beautiful. Next, I went to the ninja village. I went into a ninja restaurant where waiting for me was this delicious soup, which I believe is called Kenchin Jiru. There was a nice buffet just waiting to be eaten with a display of foods that was mouth-watering. Of course, I made sure I stuffed my plate as much as I could in order for me to try everything. Outside was this beautiful view of the Japanese garden, accompanied by the glorious view of Mount Fuji. Next, I went to where the land touches the sky, the 5th station in Mount Fuji. This is the highest you can go on Mount Fuji with a car. The area is filled with tourists waiting to have a closer look at the most famous mountain in Japan. Of course, I had to try something from here, so I opted for a Japanese chocolate pancake. My response? This pancake was really good. I enjoyed it even more with the spectacular view right in front of me. While in Tokyo, the weather was mid-60 degrees Fahrenheit. In the 5th station, it was 30 degrees Fahrenheit, but the views were worth it. Next, I went to Japan's most famous amusement park, Fuji-Q Highland. I went for the 4D Fuji Airways attraction. I couldn't record, but I'll point at Mount Fuji again. To end the day ride, I went to Lake Kawaguchi, where one of Fuji's 5 famous reflecting lakes are. The village is known for their lavender ice cream, so of course I found myself in the shop to check it out. With my ice cream now in hand, the views could not have been any sweeter. I ended up walking to the lake to see the famous sight. Unfortunately, Mount Fuji wasn't reflecting on the lake because of the strong winds at the time, but it was really easy to forgive because of the beautiful views. In case you missed the views because of me in the way, not to worry. This unfortunately was the last of my tour, but enjoy these beautiful, colorful flowers in celebration of spring season. Thanks for joining me on this off-road adventure to Mount Fuji.